Hi, thank you. Keith Downey, candidate for state senate, and currently in the Minnesota House representing Edina, at least all of Edina north of 70th Street. And my commitment to education, I think, stems from just kind of who I am and how I was raised. Was born and raised here in Edina, graduated from Edina East back in 1979, believe it or not, this very building. And my dad taught in our schools here, too, over at Southview, and still coaches the swim team. I also have a daughter who graduated from Edina, who is a sophomore in college. I have one who is a senior doing her Common Apps for college as we speak, and a ninth grade boy across the road in Southview with Paul's kids. So anyway, I mean, I'm steeped in the Edina tradition of excellence. I have a lot of pride in our community and what we have done in our schools, and that is a huge motivator for me in terms of my role at the legislature. I have a business background, so I end up being focused a lot on business and tax and finance related issues at the legislature, but I have made it probably a number one priority to serve on the education committees. I was on the Early Education Committee and K-12 Policy Committee, the Higher Ed Committee, and K-12 Finance Committees, and was actually appointed to something called the P20 Stakeholder Group, which is a group of folks around the state focused on the entire continuum of education, so trying to see it as an end-to-end cycle as compared to silos. So anyway, the second part of this is what's the most critical issue facing public schools. And I think we have to pivot our focus onto our students and their achievement. So much of what we do and build at the state is kind of structural and focused on systems and programs and institutions. And I think Edina schools have done a great job pushing control down to the local schools, the principals and the teachers, individualized learning plans, very focused on the kids, and that, in my mind, is a central feature of where we need to move.